Really? As soon as I unmute my mic? Really? Anyways, greetings and salutations. Good time of day. It is I. And I live. Again, I forgot to uncover the stupid thingy on the thing. There we go. There we go. Ah. It me. I live again. Ah. Okay, that's still working? Yeah, okay. Greetings, everybody. We played The Legend of Zelda, Link Epna. Yeah, that do. I think I have played this game. What the fuck? I really do not care about that, but okay. It has been a time of day. Yeah. I meant to stream yesterday, then I got horrifically distracted by Star Citizen. Ha. Hello, Daniel. I'm not going to lie, I'm probably going to skip over a lot of dialogue because I know the dialogue fairly okay at this point, at least the gist of what's happening in the game. Primarily because I have played this game through multiple times at this point. Even on stream, I'm pretty sure I've played it at least once through, if not twice over the years. Hey. You want me to go get the horse? Okay. Let's go get Ipon. Ipony, or whatever. Let's go get the horse. I can't say that I'm in particularly a bad mood or have slept poorly or anything of the sort. Because for once in my life, I was able to roll over and go back to sleep. And I've had my caffeine, so I'm actually in a pretty decently okay mood. Yeah. I'm sorry if anybody actually wanted me to, you know, watch the cutscenes in this one or whatever. Horse. God, you are a solid, like, 5 out of 10 woman. You'd do better if you had, you know, a haircut that wasn't the haircut of, like, a rich 7-year-old boy. And you had a better personality. You look like a villain from, some shonen manga that, like, got maybe a single season. And revolved around a, like, children's game of some kind. Man, I'm really mean to people. I should do that more. Oh, lie, I really like this game overall, though. I do want to try to actually do more of the 100% of this game, but... Yeah, Fado, or whatever his name is. I love that the retro achievements for this includes just do a speed run. This is why I don't 100% the retro achievements for anything. I am not doing a speed run just for some internet points. Hello, Mr. Guy who has hair like a shoe polisher. Hey, I am not going to get, like, this done in a reasonable amount of time, I can already tell. Come on, turn. How quick was that? Link. Epuna. But. Oh. What is with people in this series specifically who own, like, you know, ranches? Not letting us leave through the gate. Get me out of here. There we go. Oh no, I really don't need a tutorial. Do you want to save? Sure, why not? Lunk. Press start, yeah. Not gonna lie, I was really tempted to just play Mario 64. In spite of the vote I put up. Oh god, it's the monsters. These goblinoids. I said noids, not foids, just so you know. I love how people will just come up with stupid shit like that, and it just becomes common parlance on the internet. The void. It's nice of Link to keep the void under his house. You know, you have to put it somewhere. Most people just put it in their hearts. Voids. Hello, horse. Thank you, camera, for hiding that creature's face from me. You are like 7 and you have the face of a 3-year-old. Anyways, now begins the chance of us, committing a little bit of, shenanigans. I love shenanigans. Whenever I commit them, and if they're not committed upon me. I forget how you get this motherfucker stung. This unfortunate looking creature's, like... There is a way you can get him stung. I just don't remember how. Nah, I'm not doing that. Hello, cylinder head man. Cat. Yep. The power to summon bird. Hello, bird. Attack monkey! Oh, the monkey's further away. Never mind. God, back whenever Nintendo was willing to let you skip cutscenes. Wild. Attack. Okay, he doesn't get stung like that. That's okay. Realistically, I just don't care about certain things. I want to play the game. And, man, I remember when this section of the game was considered long and drawn out. Attack! Monkey! Monkey! A helpful member of society, am I? Also, can I just point out, I think this might be the only time in Zelda history that they have acknowledged pregnancy in any way, shape, or form. Which, I don't know, it's just something that occurred to me. Also, one of the only times that Link seems to have had a actual, like, stable life and, like, friends before the whole, like, everything goes down. Fish. Fish. Imagine. Hello, fat old man. With a head that is shockingly peanut-shaped. Actually, more like a walnut. You're more walnut-shaped head. Hey. Goat. There is something funny that I am doing just cause it is an achievement, though. Oh. Chicken! Chipkin! Cluck, 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 cluck. Up ladder. I do have one slight I might be kinda stupid moment today, though. I'm not going to lie, I didn't realize that, you know, Tuesday was the end of the month. I thought the month ended on Monday. But me and time never quite aligned, so... Here, chicken. Got ya. I am absconding with the chicken. This is mine now. He lost. That achievement in the corner to go away because I'm not doing that achievement. Money. Very good. Intelligence. I have it. There's a couple of things we need to do here, so I'm just trying to get the money to do so. Here. Boy, boy, boy. We're never getting Nintendo of this era back. Hello, Sam. Aim fire chicken. Bring me the chicken! Funnily enough, Wind Waker and this game, I just really like, even though a lot of ways, like, people, at least used to, tried to put them on, like, opposing sides. There were so many people who hated Wind Waker because it was cartoony. You know, all the people who say they hated oh, there's a lot of people who hated Wind Waker back in the day who are now like, what? No, nobody hated Wind Waker. Just like, bitch-ass motherfucker. Bye, cat. Look at the cat. Cats are cute. Swim. But yeah, because I kinda may have perhaps forgot how calendars work, I'm slightly off in my plans right now. Which is to say, I'm an idiot. And I was really planning on today being able to have, like, a little bit of money. Not that it changes anything, per se, other than, I guess I'm having ramen at some point today, maybe. That or cooking something that I wasn't fully planning to cook. That button. Yes. Like that, yes. Fish. Oi, mate, this is how we catch the Mari Mari underscore Ehan underscore phase underscore connect. Fish. Also, this is unironically one of the least annoying fishing mini-games ever made. Having the extra map with the Game Boy and Tingle, I think, was the thing that people hated because they didn't have the adapter. I never heard anything about that. The thing I always heard whenever I was younger was, why is it so cartoony? We wanted serious Zelda. There we go. Like, I heard a lot of hate specifically for the art style back in the day. Because everybody was like, this isn't like Ocarina of Time. We wanted serious, especially after that one tech demo with Link fighting the giant spider. And then this game came out, so, yeah. I know people hate Tingle, though. I do know that people hate Tingle. Very specifically. Which, that's fair. Dealing with him in Wind Waker was a pain in the ass. I will say that is 100% true. Oh, good God, did I hate him. There was story issues I had with it. Fun game, though. Yeah. Honestly, it's still one of my plans to actually go through basically the entire series and play them all on stream, barring Zelda 2 and a couple of things. Zelda 2, I just don't want to stream. Like, I did a stream of it, and I think that stream pretty well explains why. I'm not really a fan of that game. There we go. Alright. Hello, old man. Alright. Okay. Is there anything else I'm missing money-wise here? But yeah, at some point, I will need to play, like, the, Game Boy Color games, too. But at the moment, it's just one of those things where it's like, I just didn't feel like playing those. Especially because Link's Awakening, a game I don't really have an issue with per se, but I just kinda just don't like playing on some level, despite liking some of the other series. Like the, other two games, the Oracle of Season and Oracle of Ages. I like those games, but I don't really fully know why Awakening is just a game I don't really like playing. Which, yeah, I could play the remake they did on Switch, but I'm not sure how much I care about that either. I have it, mind you. I just don't know how much I want to deal with that. I'm looking at the cat right now. God, she has a head shaped like a fucking gourd. I like how the Hylians range from actually pretty decent looking to, oh my god, you have extreme cancer. I do wish the Wii version of this game played like Skyward Sword. I'm not surprised it doesn't, because that's a massive amount of change way before Skyward Sword was a thing. So it's not really a surprise that it doesn't, to be honest. Me trying to remember controls that are on the screen right fucking now. There we go. That's gonna be a problem. I played through this game how many times and I still can't get the controls right on this? Oh. Oh god, I have to think about if I want to play Skyward Sword. They ported it into the Wii when it came out, so no Wii motion like Skyward Sword has. Yeah. Yeah. By the way, Fat Man lugged this entire thing all the way in here from down there, which brings up some questions about how they got all of this in here to start with. Some of these motherfuckers are not showing how strong they are, just in general otherwise. Wooden sword. Oh, God. I was really hoping I'd be able to, like, get something specific to eat today, though. Power scaling to the roof. I will never understand the power scaling thing. It's just like, it's one of those levels of autism I'll never understand. This is a children's toy. Hey, chat. How hard do you have to fire a slingshot to do that? There's a universe out there where edit's primary content niche is power skills. Have you ever thought about that? Gotta be hard as still, yeah. Oh, I need to change that button. Okay. I'm dumb. Steel bowls could, no problem. Yeah. Didn't the lady say it was pumpkin seeds? Naughty monkey. Monkey. But yeah, I do think the opening section of this drags a little bit on replay, but, you know, not much to be said otherwise. I didn't play this game too much as a kid that I'm, timing those rolls pretty fucking well. No, that's not true. The woods! You know, it occurs to me that this playthrough is probably going to be the better one that I've done on this channel. Primarily because last time I was running, the emulator on a system that wasn't really all that good. And was using very different stuff, so yeah. They could also use pumpkin seeds. I thought she said something about, like, giving you pumpkin seeds, but I kinda skipped that dialogue, so... Deku Baba. Hello, bird's nest McGee head. Talk to me, you asshat. Hello. Are you living out here? I'm also going to have to get used to the fact that it's that button. The wiki says Deku seeds, also known as pumpkin seeds. Okay, what? Deku? The Deku plants are pumpkins? Hi, Schmuggums. How are you? There we go. I don't know if I trust that wiki on what they are. That sounds off. Fucking mutant pumpkin creature. Okay. I also like the fact that you can just run along and swing the stick. Money. You know, it's kind of funny. I actually do have a couple of games this Steam sale that I actually do want to get. One of them purely for a stream, a singular stream, because I think it'd be funny. The Great Deku Tree 2, it makes no sense. I can't believe the Deku Tree is a pumpkin. Look at this fucked up pumpkin. Yoink. Boing. Just try to explain it for Twilight Princess because you break pumpkins for ammos instead of grass. I really don't know. I have to just blatantly say that I think that the whole Zelda canon thing is utter and complete bullshit, so... But I've went on that rant before about how the Zelda canon is actually bullshit, so... Wow, I could be, turning on the lights, but you know what? Yeah. Never really noticed this before, but I wonder why everyone in Hyrule is kinda ugly apart from Link, Zelda, and a few side characters here and there. Smuggums? Have you ever been outside in real life? Most people are actually kinda ugly. Honestly, this is the game that I think they're the ugliest in. The other games are a lot more reasonable. Yay, $10. Oh yeah, I know that, but in Zelda games they straight up look inbred. Smuggums, consider the population of Hyrule. Don't like that heavy breathing noise. I keep forgetting what button I have target on. What, it's too sparsely populated to have the needed genetic diversity? Exactly. Look at how many of them end up like taking Gerudo women. It's practically required. It is kind of funny that in this game, a fish woman is probably one of the least ugly characters, though. Ow. Something to note. It's like the Shire, ain't it? Little bit, yeah. You know, the Gerudo would be way better off if they just didn't have that nose thing they got going on. Fuck you, you annoying plant. I think in here... Wait. Where's the one thing? Fuck you. Out there? I am slightly, maybe a little bit fucking around just because I can. Not sure there's too many things in this game that you can just completely miss out on. I looked through the achievement list and almost everything was just like weird little challenges or like a rupee somewhere or something. Fuck you. Okay, I think we do go this way. Dugong. I think this is where it's at. I'm not gonna lie, chat, if my choice was, Fish Woman or, that horrifying thing that runs the shop in the town, in, like, Link's home village. If you had to choose... You know, at least the fish vaguely resembles a human, unlike that thing in the shop. What? What do you make bird noises? God, I feel especially sorry for that one dude, though, that, like, had multiple children with that thing. Like, holy shit, no wonder his eyes never open. Like, no wonder he has just permanently got those things completely closed. Ooh, $5. Character designer had a fucking just a laugh doing that one, I know. I don't feel like robbing the store today. No. Go away, bird. Wow, $10. Oh yeah, this is the game where you can just end up wasting money, isn't it? Not that money means too much generally. Ah, God. Monkey. $5. Okay, okay, 1 second. I'll hit the monkey. Come on, come on. Damn it. I did not concuss the monkey. Sentences out of context. I did not concuss the monkey. Cannot skip. Cannot skip. Lunk. Not, I'm not gonna lie, by the way. The one girl in this game, I really don't like her. Other way, you fat ring-headed freak. I hate goats. I don't know why Zoomers like goats so much, but I hate them. Fucking nuclear fallout mutant ass fucking goat. We're gonna have to do this again for a piece of heart. Ugh. No, I'm not doing your fucking course, you absolute pinhead. Open the gate normally, you fuck. The one from the village you don't like? You have to narrow down what you're saying because there's a lot of villagers I don't like. Tried playing this game years ago, but the hours-long prologue made me give up. Hello, fat guy. All this so that the goats didn't get loose from that one spot, by the way, and this motherfucker still can't. Oh well. An achievement. You don't like the one girl. Yes. Whatever her name is. Yes. I really don't like her. Honk. What's her name? Like Ilya or some shit? Oh, they knew it was me. They knew it was me. This game is genuinely good. Oh, they want the sword. I forget about this. Yeah. Sure, you can have the sharpened stick, you fucking child. Link, I'm a loser and all my, like, friends and family hate me because I'm a whiny child who never shuts up. Look at my sad face and my 4-foot-tall forehead. I'm a loser. Wah, wah. Shut up. Bowl cut. How do you have a bowl cut that bad that it goes up halfway on the back of your head? Smuggums, all I have to say is, okay, Zoomer. Zoomer, bro, I'm 33. Okay, Zoomer. This skipped cutscene is going to make things very strange for you, I think. Wait till you see this shit. I'm not going to give you context for it. We're a dog now. You say that, but yeah, because this is like my 10th time playing through this game. Oh wait, I'm hitting the wrong button, that's why. Hello, Midna. Like, I'm skipping through the cutscenes because, yeah. Do you know how many times I've played through this game? So yeah, zero context. We're a dog now, and we have a short stack on our back. Made that joke purely because it rhymed, by the way. Talking to a girl, boom, dog. Dog in prison, don't forget. that cutscene skip, always the funniest. Technically, it's 2 cutscene skips, but you know. Bork, 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 bork. Ah. Man, I'm not going to remember any of the controls. I've played through this game on this controller more than once. And I'm not gonna remember any of the controls. Wrong one. Very good. Fuck you, rat. Oh. By the way, can I just say, the manga adaptation of Twilight Princess, holy fucking shit, Midna. You can't just do a guy dirty like that. Oh, man. It is really funny, though, that after all of that, we got that fucking dog shit creature in, Skyward Sword. Feet or whatever its name was. They like struck absolute gold with Midna, and then they gave us like that copper alloy, like manganese shit pile. Like, bro, why? Also, if you're wondering what exactly I'm talking about whenever it comes to the Twilight Princess manga, Like, bro. Just... You can't just do that to a dude and then just leave forever. Especially after she takes on her real form. Like, holy shit. Midna's great, though. Midna's probably one of the best characters in the series. I love how it keeps being like, no, 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 you really need to know this information. No, I don't. No, I don't. Okay, that's that button. I think I see what I have wrong with my controls, though. Damn it. Come on. Attack me. Fuck you, bird. There is 1 or 2 sections of this game that I'm 100% like, I don't wanna though. Fucking trumpet bird. I hate the trumpet bird. At the castle. Castle of the Zelda. Smack, smack. Absolute brat energy with Midna. What's that face for? I haven't read the manga. It was heartbreaking enough in the game. Spoilers for the manga, I guess. Midna kisses Link. And then leaves. Hi, Zelda. That's not a joke. That's actually in the manga. And now we're here. I love whenever skipping cutscenes just removes context. And I do mean, she just straight up kisses Link on the lips and leaves. Like, goddamn. Gonna fuck up a guy for life doing shit like that, woman. He's never gonna recover from that. This is backwards. Like, just straight up, dude will not recover from that. Is that backwards? Is that forwards? Which way is which? This way, that way. Which is which? This way. Never mind. Yeah, no. I'm an idiot, that's all. Which, I know the mangas aren't canon, but they are official licensed media, and it's not like the game doesn't have a couple of scenes that kind of implies. But still, holy shit. Squirrel! Talking squirrel! Thank you, talking squirrel. You know, now thinking about it, there's several official non-canon media things where a woman from the dark side of things has actively wanted to be with Link. Strange. Let's talk to a chicken. Hey, chicken. Talk to me. To be a wolf on the night when the moon rises, hey, it differ. Tell me, is you're not true form of human who is not currently in this town? Not just teasing. You're lucky. Your sharp sense is X-sense. And your soft-looking coat, lovely. Thank you, chicken. I'm not supposed to go in here yet. I don't think I am. Yeah, it's not here yet. Okay. I do like the fact you can see the helmet in that house, though. Can I please just not fucking have tech issues? Oh my fucking god! Every fucking goddamn time! Okay. Yeah, my computer locked up again. Why? Why the fuck now? Why? Okay. Okay. If it's not the internet, it's the fucking computer. I cannot afford fucking tech issues right now. Why? Son of a bitch. Okay. Why, though? Okay. Gotta fucking figure out that shit. Okay. God, I swear, I hope it's not the memory going bad. But why? Give me a moment. I'm trying to find something before I boot the emulator back up. Here, let's switch to this screen. But yeah, I realize I don't have chat on screen on this at all. Um, ba 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 da. Was it this one? Is that the one? Is that no, that one? Okay. I should label these. All right. By the way, yeah, no, that weird thing at the bottom of that has never gone away. I've never gotten that to go away. So if I just copy a source, could you also copy the transform of it too? That'd be nice. But yeah, my computer locked up again. Why is it happening now? You know? I cannot afford tech issues. I spent like half a year buying parts back whenever it was cheap to do so, before all the RAM stuff hit and whatnot. So if something's going wrong, I'm genuinely fucked if it's the memory. I am unironically genuinely fucked if it's the memory. I don't think I could deal with that. The drive maxing out? I'm not sure. I would generally probably say no, but there we go. There we go. That'll do for now. Might just be Dolphin. The problem is other things have done this too, so it's stuck. It could be OBS, it could be Dolphin. The problem is I don't know how to deal with that at all right now. Okay, that did crop it correctly. Okay, good. I don't know. It could be so many things, but the more this happens, the more possibility something does actually break, and it's just like I don't know what to do about that. And I legitimately can't afford. Yeah, as memory normally crashes don't lock up. I don't know. The drive could also be going bad for all I know. The drive is less of an issue if it's going bad, but still that would be really bad. All I know is that I'm getting so fucking tired of tech issues happening because it's just a constant thing. As soon as I get one thing solved, I have like a month or two and then something else breaks. And frankly, it's making me really fucking angry if that's not obvious. But yeah, I'm just quickly trying to check a couple of things. Um Obviously not heat. I doubt it's the memory because locking up makes no sense. Do I not have like a bio or driver installed that needs to be installed? Or I updated my graphics drivers recently, like only a couple of days ago at this point. How much space is still on? No, there's still plenty of space on both drives, so that wouldn't be causing it. Uh, God. The SSDs were not maxing out on the task manager. Is the OS acting up? Oh my god, if it's Windows 10 fucking up and then like if it's Windows 10 fucking up like the LTSC version of Windows 10, I could see that being the case, yeah. I can definitely see that being the case. God, it might be Windows 10 LTSC, to be honest. It definitely could be that. But yeah, GPU temperatures, everything else was fine. Um, I swear to God, if I actually have to install Windows 11 and use the stuff Seki used, though, I I hate Windows. I'm gonna be honest. I really wasn't wanting to switch over to 11, especially. I hope it's that, as it would be an easy fix. Yeah, as much as I wouldn't want to install Windows 11, honestly, might have to because God, how many other things has the LTSC version of Windows 10 been fucking up, specifically with streams? You know, that's just kind of one of those things. It would be an easy fix, yeah. I'm always paranoid about my memory going out, though. That's the one thing that would fuck me the hardest because then I'd have to drop back down to using 16 gigs of memory from the old sticks I have. Changed off it for a reason. Yeah, I know. Yeah. The drive should be fine though. Like last time I checked the health of the drives, which was last month, they were fine. Hmm. Yeah. Um God, it probably is Windows 10 LTSC. Like just thinking back to all the other problems we've had on stream with lockups. Yeah, it might just be that. I guess I yeah. Mm, I hate it. I hate it, but I'm probably going to have to do what Seki did. I'm probably just going to have to do what Seki did. Okay, that's just something I'll have to do later, I guess. All right. Because like this isn't the first time it's locked up and other things locking up. Yeah, those things also had problems, but this is just getting a little too consistently an issue. And I don't want to damage my computer because obvious reasons of if I had to spend half a year basically last time, there ain't no fucking way I can replace this computer now at all. I'd be genuinely fucked if this computer goes out. I'd have to like really do some shit to get like a new computer and I don't want that to happen. So, common denominator, other people's issues, probably the OS. And this isn't the first time that it's been like something that I've had to fuck with because issues were being done. It'll work out in the end. Anyways, where's my thing? I'm looking for the emulator in my files. I need to fucking name files properly because new folder is not a good indication that that's where certain things are. That's not a real folder. That's an example of real folders, though. Chat, if you want to know, every thumbnail I have is named something fucking ridiculous. What are some of my thumbnail file names? White, Widiv, Zload, Xergoficadur, Zefda, Skrum of 1, Sky 3, Pacific, GBHK, Burr, 234123412341. I mean, it sounds like my kind of naming. Yeah, but I actually need to find these files, so I should start naming things right. Even some of the like folders are dumb, like Tunbscape. But yeah, sorry about the screaming. kind of just had to like get that on my system before I got really fucking like bottled up and, you know, eventually just slam my head off the wall or something. No, not Animal Crossing. Tweely Princess. Full screen it, please. There we go. Did it what? What is that? What do you mean? I hate you. Why is that cropped there? Oh my god. I know what I did. 1 second. Yeah. Fun fact. OBS has multiple ways to crop something. But yeah, replacing parts is just one of those things I can't do. So I'm really, really hoping it's just as simple as I'm gonna have to switch out the OS. Now, where was the last save? Please. Please, please. No! Ah! You have no idea how much of my motivation just went out the window. Okay. 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 Deep breath. Be calm. There is no reason to be upsetty. The undefinable rage that burns in my heart screams like an eagle caught in a blender. Ow. There's a slight pain in the back of my head. Ever so slight. And there. Oh, I got Barony on sale. It's fun, but the PC team members blow ass. Yeah. Yeah, I've played Barony. Not a lot, and I never beat a run of it, but I've had it for a while. My main issue with that game is that all the really, like, interesting choices for character and class are, DLC. I do like the fact that it's multiplayer, but to make that game's multiplayer work right and be fun, you kinda have to turn some settings on. I can't believe I have to do all of this again. Nope. Don't think about it. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. There's no reason to be getting mad. It won't change anything. Stop imagining slamming computer executives in car doors. I don't care. The birds can go fuck themselves. Fuck off, you trumpet whore. Steam! 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 Fuck off! Steam! The fuck are you doing? Fuck off! What did you open? Tommy, you almost got me. Okay, I understand. Thank you, Tommy. So, fun fact, whenever you send somebody a Steam gift, it opens up the window, and it took away control from me in the game. And all I saw was Steam opening a window for half a second and me losing control of the game. I didn't know it had a pop-up on. Yeah, I didn't. It's fine. It's fine. Not your fault. It's fine. Oh, that reminds me. I need to get in contact with Edit and plan another time to do more Planet Crafters. Thank you, Midna. Oh my god. But yeah, all I saw was something pop up from Steam and then disappear, and I couldn't control the game anymore. I'm losing my goddamn mind. It was all the classes for the game. Yeah. That is a game I should see if anybody else in the group also has and would want to stream. Okay, now before anything else happens, My foot fell asleep. My foot fell asleep. My foot fell asleep. Ow! Fun fact about Midna's dialogue, by the way. Her dialogue is English that's been rearranged. So people have found the, like, actual dialogue she has, and, yeah. Wait. Squirrel, 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 squirrel. Yeah, it has different dialogue if you just, you know, go through there. Alright. If it freezes again, I'm just going to have a fucking breakdown. Pork, 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 pork. Pork, 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 pork. But yeah, this, hello, dorg. I'm not gonna lie, this stream is probably going to be fairly short, just because I am going to want to get on that pretty quickly. For now, though, we'll try to get at least a little bit done and get to a reasonable amount of time. Do we really have to go over here and have this happen? Monster. Love how he learned how to actually do that. Hello, dog. You're not a dog, you're a cat. God, no. I am just so tired of issues happening in general, though. I like how he just disappears. Oh well. Man, after all this, though, I could really use, like, you know, a pizza. A pizza would be nice. Funnily enough, my food budget, I didn't actually use all of it for the month. So I could technically probably go at least get a cheap-ish pizza. What is this on the floor? Oh. Oh, it's a doll. Okay. Not a voodoo effigy, but just a doll. Oh, ow! The window. Pizza's always nice, yeah. The main problem is that it's going to get hot here. And it's just like, do I really want to walk through the humid heat of summer in this area for a singular pizza? What do you have to say, chicken? I love how these chickens are so unafraid of anything. I think you can also talk to the frogs. Yeah. Yeah, you can talk to the frogs too. There it is. By the way, Tommy, the Mabinogi challenge that I've been doing, I have vaguely managed to get halfway through the Bari dungeon, the one that drops the pickaxe. Well, one of the ways to get a drop for a pickaxe. I am wondering if I should change direction and just try to get both drops from the bandit hideout thing, potentially. Because that's not working too well, to be honest. I am able to get to the ore inside the dungeon, though. That's the main thing that I found out with that. So I will be able to at least do that. I know where gathering axes can drop to, and the main thing will then be the blacksmithing hammer and the woodworking tool thing. Can be hit and miss, give it a try. Yeah. It's mainly just trying to get the stats up high enough to be able to do any of that, which has been primarily the main reason I haven't actually streamed any of it so far. Because a lot of it is just like get on, level up everything after rebirth to get a bunch of AP points. And then just see what I'm capable of doing at that moment. Actually worked out pretty okay in some aspects, though. My main problem I was running into with the dungeon, though, was just, ironically, stamina. So I'm trying to figure out what skills I can also get for other classes that would help with that. Along with any other basic stats that I can get, because a lot of things are honestly worth at least getting. Because after a certain point, whenever you hit certain levels with the talent system, it also just drops a shit ton of AP on you. Magic so far has not really been all that useful outside of healing and the occasional pulling of monsters, though. Which, the big thing right now that is kind of preventing me from doing certain things is defense. Based ones gives you stamina. Okay. The defense right now is one of the big issues. But I still have some time with that specifically. Very specifically, that has been an issue. Though I kind of suspect it will be an issue until I'm able to actually craft anything. Yeah, max the block skill is basically just what I have to do. I still have some room for it, but that's just about all I can do, I think. It'll give you flat armor? Yeah. I basically kind of have to rely on getting that up and getting my crit as high as I can. Because a lot of the creatures are actually not that much of a threat unless they're able to get hits on me. And the main issue I'm running into is that I just can't kill things fast enough, and they can hit me in crit and do shit tons of damage that I can't heal. Which I know the Bari dungeon has that final boss that's going to be an issue. Specifically for that, but yeah. That's just mainly the issue there. I am wondering how high I can get the warrior talent or whatever it's called. Because the bonuses from that have also been significant. Once I max out crit and defense, I might try some magic. Just for the sake of getting that healing spell up. There is a few crafting skills I can also get too, notably. That don't require actually, you know, having any tools. And it's not like I'm not going to need to get potions anyways. So herb gathering is something that I've been considering. Production mastery is available. A lot of the adventuring skills are also available as an option. Grandmaster is the max, yeah. I doubt I can get Grandmaster, though, is the main thing. I've gotten the first gold border one now, though. So that has definitely helped out a lot. But, like, a lot of the weapon and armor skills are obviously something I can't get. Ow. Ow. Oh. Really? Really? Okay. Okay. I really hate these. I genuinely hate this specific fight. Especially because they can hit you while you're doing that to them. There is a goofy way we can do this early, though. But yeah, you're not allowed to actually do that with these. Because tutorial. What was that achievement progress about? Getting Master Knight and Cleric will give you a nice subclass buff. Elves can't get Knight. Can they? I'm fairly sure elves can't get the Knight class. Although Cleric is definitely one that I'll need, yeah. Okay, this thing. Warrior and Fighter, yeah. We can't get Fighter right now due to it being a weapon-based class, which is most of them, but anything that uses certain things, we can technically at least get a couple of levels in. Next best thing for Stam, yeah. Oh. Herder me. There we go. Where do I want to get to before I end stream? Maybe the first dungeon, to be honest. I think we get to dungeon 1. That might be the thing to do. But yeah, I have lost a shit ton of my energy right now. Two in here, yeah. At least it shows on the map where they're at, so it doesn't get too annoying. Thank you, game. There we go. But yeah, we'll just have to see what I'm even capable of actually completing with any reasonability to get drops for stuff before I can finally start crafting. Oh, one's on the side. There we go. There very well may be one or two things that are actually impossible to do by reasonable measures, whatever that means for me. I think a lot of people would call what I'm doing in general, in general, unreasonable, though. There's really no reason to stick around in here. For those things, do I get to kill things for you? No. We love generable. Realistically, if it ultimately comes down to being unreasonable to actually get certain things, I would just buy them from the NPC shops until I'm able to make them. Not like money has too much use to that character outright otherwise. At least not at the moment. Yep. Your desperate desire to help. Man. The worst part is that my OBS timer is now completely off again, though. Was this one of the games where there was a planned magic bar system that just didn't make it into the game? I think it is. Because I remember... Yeah, it was this game where, like... One of the screenshots on the back of the box for one of the versions of this game included, like, a magic bar. And you can find a green choo-choo jelly somewhere. One hour 49. I can look at the back into YouTube, but it's just more annoying because it's like, oh, now I can't just look at OBS. You know? Okay, there's that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm also just like... God. I don't know what I was gonna say there. I guess if anything, that proves that, yeah, I'm just kind of out of it now. I think one of the words I'm looking for is annoyed by certain things. Okay, that's just an insta-kill, I remember now. Yeah, these fights are way easier whenever you actually have that ability. That's why that first fight annoys me. Just kind of tired and annoyed with tech issues, man. I'm literally just at that point where it's like, can things just fucking work for once? Can my luck stop happening to me? I will say, though, that I plan to pick up a couple of games from the Steam Summer Sale that I actually do want to at least do a stream of. There's a couple of games like that that I still have sitting around from other Steam sales that I grabbed for a stream, but yeah. I'm dumb like that. Monkey. Where are they? There they are. Alright. I guess we could also play some Animal Crossing at the end of this stream just cuz. Just some into the game crossing or whatever. Oh yeah, this game probably also thinks it's 2001 because of the date set on the emulator. One of the games I kind of wanted to play on stream that I might pick up is that one genetic mutation dog game, whatever the fuck that thing's called. Just because I think that'd be a little bit funny to see how sociopathic I can get with it. Horrible creature, go away. I have no need for the commie. But yeah, I definitely need to see if some of the guys would like to play Barony on stream at some point. Just for the shits and giggles of it. No, I'm not going to go check on Link's family and friends, or whatever they're called. If I can help it. Not even doing that for the money. Just wanted to stab things. Yeah, I'll buy a bottle. Thank you. Makes life slightly easier. Thinking on a couple of things, I wonder. I should check to see if the one pizza place I sometimes go to actually has, okay, me. If I have, like, a free pizza reward thing. If that's the case, that'd be way better than going and buying a pizza right now. That's Doggy Wara. Don't worry about it. I really need to switch those buttons around. Free pizza is the best. Yeah. I really should see if I actually do have a pizza with that place, like a free pizza. It's like something that's like every couple of months I'll end up with a free pizza just from going there. And I usually save up that, save that for whenever it actually is one of these days, to be honest. Just like, oh, I'm having a really shit day. Oh, hey, free pizza. Like, it's always like a medium or something, but still. Can't knock it, you know? I can't believe the monkey took the lantern after I was already going to do that. I genuinely hate this monkey. I don't need your help. Oh well. Yes, I do know that I'm not getting certain pieces of heart, by the way. Kinda have a reasoning behind that. This monkey goes through a really stupid route through this poison cloud, by the way. I'm also thinking about the fact that I'm gonna need to get a replacement controller next month, too. Ugh. None of these are the buttons I intended to press. That's the button! How do I not know where the B button is? I blame controllers for having them be all over the goddamn place. Stupid fucking patents on face buttons. Asinine bullshit that makes life harder. I hope the RAM companies actually do get hit with antitrust. Monkey. Is that really necessary? What a waste of time that was. Following that monkey around. Ow. Okay. After stream, I'm just going to end up playing Ellen again, I know, after I fuck with everything else that I need to. Bird. I've just been playing through Ellen normally with the vampire character I made some time ago. And there's still stuff that I'm just like, I'm not sure how to do this. Game over. Why is your helmet that stupid? Movesets that are never fucking used again in the series, by the way. Unironically, I don't know why they felt zero reason to bring these moves back in any of the later games. Skyward Sword being, like, motion control was one thing. But why does, like, Breath of the Wild not have the swordplay of this game? Like, They unironically have a really cool swordplay system in this game. And 90% of the moves that you can have in this game, they just never bring back. Actually kind of annoys me. Wrong button. It would be too good is why. Oh yeah, this. Having to do it like this. Happy bottle. But yeah, this game actually does have really good swordplay. I'm surprised like no other game has also tried to just take the sword stuff from this game and do that in theirs. Oh hey look, Dungeon 1! Oh boy! You know, I do not care what those achievements are. It's the monkey rescue game. Fuck you. With who made this game, there is some IP BS, I would think. The main thing is, nobody's tried it as far as I know, so I wouldn't guess that. Honestly, I'd imagine it's more probably something along the lines of laziness on a lot of things' part. And then some mix of this system is actually probably a lot harder than it seems to implement. Hell, a lot of systems have trouble implementing, you know, directional swings. A very basic part of, sword gameplay, so... You know. Okay, me. We're just going to quickly just do this, so I stop pulling that fucking lantern out. Oh. Begone, monkey! Things that will annoy the shit out of me. Monkey business. Zelda dungeon music is always such a strange thing. Well, I'm sure the noise that monkey's making won't get on my nerves incredibly fast. I honestly thought it'd take longer for us to get here. Ah, yes! I forgot. They made the, spiders 500 times worse. It strikes me that I didn't need to do that yet. Oh well, we can always fix that later. Is what's under there even worth my time ultimately, though? I don't know. Most of the dungeons in this game are actually pretty decently fun. Barring the exact one that everybody would think of as not a fun dungeon. You know, the one that's always annoying. Also, I hate monkeys. Boy, I sure do love that we have to do that. Also, these monkeys are way too comfortable with the giant spiders. Don't we all? Okay, game. Yeah, sure. I'm having a really hard time actually with the controls of a game I have beaten with this controller more than once. Hey guys, want to see something horrific? The thing is genuinely upsetting. I hate that. Fuck you, mutant pumpkin. I remember playing the remake of this game on the Wii U and finding all the stamps. Which, by the way, are now completely useless, but still better than rupees, because at least they're a funny collectible. But wouldn't it be nice if, you know, any of that was still at all usable in any way, shape, or form? Yeah. I only thought about that right now again because I know this used to have one in it. In the remake. And in this one, it's just a fucking yellow rupee. I think the remake of this game and, Wind Waker are probably pretty high up on just, like, great remakes overall. Speedor. God. I hate spiders. Where'd the monkey go? Monkey? What are you doing? Get out of the water. I also just kind of need to find games that are 100% fun for me to play on stream. And that means, you know, games that I actually can talk over and find fun and don't have to sit there quietly listening to a lot. Which is a lot of games, to be honest. Oh, hey, a box. What's in the box? It's a key. Yo quiero a key. I'm sorry for that god-awful pun, and I'm sorry, I will make it again. Just making sure it didn't respawn. Monkey cage pedestal. Okay. I like this random bit of climbable wall that goes to nothing. Also, yeah. They force you to cross the bridge normally. I don't know why. Actually, so that they can give you a tutorial, but, you know, fuck you. I actively didn't want to do that. Dead monkey. God, those things are fucking horrific in this game. Oh, hey, a chest. This is mine now. It's another $10. Fuck you. Monkey. Monkey. God, I wish I had some ice cream too. Ice cream sounds really nice right now, just to soothe my incurable amount of rage. Monkey. Monkey 2. Monkey Lou. Galoo. Legend of Zelda, but what if level progression was locked behind Nintendo Online and all unlockables were DLC? You should have to find them. EA. It's in your ass. So, fun fact, by the way. I played this game originally on a CRT. And the reason I bring that up is because I thought these flowers had the British flag on the side of them. Because, you know, nothing says enemy like the British flag being on them. Angry, horrific monsters with god-awful teeth and probably smell bad? Yeah, they're British. Good job. Good job. Yes, that was anger. No, I'm not going to explain anything about me. So that there's nothing there. Okay. Can I get that? You. I hate how many explosives in this game are flesh. Seems a little bit off to me. Monkey, 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 monk. Monkey, 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 monk. My head hurts, by the way. Apropos of nothing, but my head hurts. We can't do this room yet. This was a waste of my time. I hate it here. By the way, I can't express to you exactly what I'm thinking right now. But just know, it's nothing good. Fuck you, British. It looks more like an actual, like, British flag whenever, you know, you see it on a CRT. Why is that in there? Yeah, that's where that is. Okay. Is this the game where they changed it to, like, a different amount for some unspecified reason? I think it is. Concussion? I hate monkeys. No. I was always expecting there to be music starting here that is not just the normal, like, weird combat sound. But here we are. I think I remember how this is done. Okay, me. Buttons. Remember how they're used. Pick up! Pick up! Damn it. Nope. I think I have to wait until it sweeps at us. No. How do I do this fight again? Very good, me. Ah, I see. Never mind. It's not even that complicated. It's just this. Isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it's literally just this. Okay. Ever think you have to do something? Turns out it's way less complicated. Remember, tax evasion is simple. Dealing with the consequences is not. There we go. Gotta rescue a fucking monkey. Fun fact, we don't know if the Greek poet Homer is real or not. But we can safely say it's real because of how... Uh-huh. Fascinating. What a neat thing to say upon entering stream. Hi. Also, Homer's not a poet. He's the protagonist of the hit anime, The Simpsons. Dumbass. Anybody else know somebody with the Japanese Simpson t-shirt whenever they were younger? Please stop clapping. The less noise you make, the less of a headache you give me, monkey. An idle part of my brain thought about what would happen if I gave that monkey a gun, and I don't like that part of my brain. Is this the place that I actually have to come back to later? Can't remember. I think we have to backtrack a fair bit in this dungeon. Yeah, I guess we have to take this monkey back to the main room. This poem called The Works and Days, just yelling at to stop being unfair. We have, I mean, he was Greek. I'm not shocked at all that a Greek guy would say something like that. Was 3 monkeys enough? I feel like we're missing something. That would turn that way and that way, so that would technically be inaccessible. 3 monkeys isn't enough, is it? How many monkeys do I need? And how many are needed to fall off the bed? There's a room this way we haven't opened. God, I hate monkeys. None of the monkeys are following me this way. That's not a good sign. Ah! There's a fucking gnat in here. Aha! Oh, I need the... Fuck. Okay. Okay. How many times have I played through this game? Like 10? How do I still not know how much of this dungeon I need to be doing right now? Man, I wish I didn't have brain damage. My life would be easier if my brain functioned correctly. Can't remember video game. Can remember the fucking mitochondria as the powerhouse of the cell. One of these things is completely fucking useless information. One of these things is video games, and I want to play fucking video games. Jack and Jill went up a hill to fetch a pail of water. Something, 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 somebody died. And then a witch ate them, I don't know. Screech. Incoherent rage noises. What am I missing? Can't go that way, so it can't be that way. That room I think we also need something from. That way we got the monkey out of. This game's making a monkey out of me. Aha! We did have to do this room. Never mind. Meanwhile, Homer said, isn't the guy from The Simpsons was probably just a group of poets compiling the Iliad and the Odyssey. Some ancient accounts make him the grandson of Odysseus of Ithaca himself. Homer. Sadly isn't the guy from The Simpsons. That's the fun thing about history. Everything you know is a lie. See, history only started in 1874 because people needed a reason to exist. Okay, chat, I need you to understand what I'm about to say is probably just like something in my brain getting the wires crossed. Doesn't the red rupee look like it'd taste good? Ow. There is genuinely something really wrong with me. It does? Okay, not just me. Like a Jolly Ranch. Yeah, it looks like a piece of hard candy. It looks like it tastes really good. I'm glad that is something that isn't just like me being insane again. Get your fat spider ass down here. Those things have an attack, but I have specifically made sure I've never seen outside of the first time it happened to me. Monkey. Ooh, $10. Get out of my way. I'm about to get hurt, aren't I? Oh, I remembered where they were. Cool. And by that, they popped up and I could remember for 3 seconds. God, I'm glad my memory lasts longer than 3 seconds. Where am I? Ow. Alright, I'm assuming I have enough monkey now. So we can get down to business. Yes. I want pepperoni pizza without the grease. Remember, the Romans were gay because they liked men. The Greeks were gay because they hated women. Fair. Why'd you message redact all that? Please don't do that. That's how you get banned. Plus, it's all on screen anyways in the VOD. Camera, please do not focus on the monkey ass ever again. I just the one achievement keep disappearing. All right. That was not the correct move. The evil mind control bug that controlled the baboon. We're not gay though. Before you kill me, feed me to the cattle. Some accounts. Fascinating. Just don't redact your messages. There's no reason to do that. It makes it seem like you're up to something. By the way, apparently there's a fairy in the boomerang. This is never brought up again. What button did I hit to cause that? Good. Good. You've killed me! Good! Zam, define Fae. Because under some definitions, I might fall into Fae. That's very funny, Nintendo. Oh? That's not a definition. That's another word. Alright, now that we got the magic flying stick, we can do some other things, We can do some other things, like waste my time. Monkeys are not assembling. Fascinating. Are you talking about Greek stuff, by the way? Just like a fixation, or trying to see if I can pronounce literally any of those names. Monkey.
My arm have break. Wrong one.
I knew that was going to happen. Screeching noises. Ow. Alright, there's still a couple things to get though. One of those being, this way? Specifically? Yeah, the one chest. Ow. Hey, I'm not against being a nerd about history and shit, but you know, just kind of curious. Brown. There we go, that's what I needed. Die! Die, 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 die! Saying Achilles only snapped in the Trojan War because... Seriously, stop redacting messages. Died... Yeah. Yeah. You were warned. Was this... Where was the one room? The thing. Okay, me, please. Map, there we go. It's that room. Okay. And we want to do this, yeah. Alright, oh, that's where that... Yes, Midna?
This one, VTubers.
Thank you, I guess. Oh, right. That happens. Bing. Kaboom! I love explosions, man. This is not worth it, whatever it is. I can't look at it because it's making me fucking hungry! Damn it. Okay. Where's my, object of setting things on fire is... Yeah, there it is. Yeah, there's only $20 down there, which... I don't know, makes doing that all the... Just, like, go fuck yourself more-ish, you know? I think they replaced it with a stamp in the remake. Which makes decently more sense. Okay, we haven't seen any of the other chests yet, except for the one that is kind of obvious as to what it needs. I'm not going to lie, I've forgotten left and right somehow. Z for Zelda. No, I have some tea that I could try later, if I hadn't already drinking gamer subs today. Wait. Question. I need to go that way. Never mind, I'm going backwards again. But yeah, I just kinda want ice cream and pizza. Sounds like such just a nicer time. I am just going to continue holding on to the 16 gigs of RAM that I have sitting over there on the shelf, though. Like, at this point, I'm paranoid enough to just be like, yeah, no, I just need to keep that. Yes, yes. Ah, okay. Almost ran off into the abyss there. That's cool. Wonderful. Neat, even. Always keep a RAM. Yeah. God, I don't like spiders. I'm still not sure what that achievement being tracked down there is, but somehow I've still not activated it, so like, it wouldn't be impossible to go back to that either, but still, it's just like, after having 36, it's just like, no, please, RAM, stay good forever. Ironically, I still basically have all the parts to my old computer, though. Like, it really is just the old computer. The only thing that stayed in the computer was, like, the case and I think 2 fans. That's about it. Which is fine. Okay. I will never get these buttons correct. It does not matter how many times I've played games. I will never get these buttons correct. I assigned them to the actual buttons they are on this controller. Get them backwards. I assigned them to where I keep hitting. I'll start hitting the correct buttons. I wish I didn't have brain damage. Monkey. 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 Monkey, 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 monkey.
Do you?
Fuck you! I really hope this doesn't do what I think it might. Okay. You would hear an unholy noise if it just brought all 3 of those spiders back to me. I didn't think about that until literally just that exact moment. Like, that was a possibility I didn't consider. Yes, I've played this game how many times and I don't remember. At this point, even if I play 10,000 hours of a linear game, you should just expect that I'm still not going to have a clue about certain things that I've done like 10,000 times. Sometimes I do wonder if I'm actually brain damaged. That explains so much about my life. Chat, should I release garden gnomes into the wild? Yay! Stab. I don't know what happens if I just release them out into the wild. Yes? Okay. Yeah, it seems like a good idea to me. I love blowing up the British flowers. I think I mentioned that factoid about my view of those flowers every single time I've played this. Wait. Hmm. Yeah, okay. There we go. Okay, it just needs to hit it. Hmm. There's a monkey in there. See? Unironically, though, one of the best uses I get out of Edit's Discord is just people actually posting weird little games in there. Even if I don't play them on stream, I still look in there and, like, find occasionally games to play. Alright, now then, we have the key, we can... Nice camera angles! Totally not, like, disorienting the fuck out of me. I do like to try to get as much of the dungeons done as I can, so I never have to go back into them in a playthrough. Going back into the dungeons suck in Zelda games. If you miss, like, a single chest. Which is why if I do that, in any of the other Zelda games, you'll notice that I never go back into them or get those achievements, because I just don't want to. Oh, this looks familiar. That's not the target button! Die. Spooky tunnel with spider in it. I hate spiders. There's that game that is basically Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, but in the yard. I keep telling myself that I also need to play that with people. And then I just kind of forget. Monkey. Bye. Monkey, monkey, monkey. Monkey, monkey, monkey. Imagine being a living punching bag like that. Grounded? Yeah. That even got a sequel recently, and I just haven't even looked at that, but, you know. Not the candy. Ooh. Never can be easy, huh? By the way, apparently there's a bunch of side quests in Ellen that were added that I just had no idea were a thing. to recruit specific, unique NPCs. I found that out while looking up stuff on the wiki, specifically for the Never Leave Home challenge character. Which, yeah, is still a thing I mess with occasionally, because I really just like that challenge, but there's not a lot I have left in it. So I'm still trying to figure out what to even do with that character. And I'm still tempted to just progress the story until we get the new town on that character and just continue from there. Cause yeah, mostly what I want to do on that character is just get like other biomes and kind of just set up teleporters basically between all the towns. Which is something I've mentioned before, yes. Although the next town, I believe, that the one you get for the story is the one that actually has the dungeon in it. Which is why I kind of do want to just go get that. Huh? Oh. This. Okay. I just think that'd be kind of interesting. Not too much we can really do right now. There he is. Monkey. Not what I wanted. Wow. That was lucky. But, you know, he still got hit anyway, so... Whatever. Fun fact about this room, by the way. You can come back here later. Monkey. I guess. Whatever. We don't actually have to take out the other heads. Okay. There. We actually would have no-hit that if I actually didn't fuck up that one time. Okay. Fine. Whatever. I love how he stabs his hat with that one. But yeah, weirdly enough, that you can go down this water, and I think there's literally nothing down there. It's just a massive pool of water for some reason. The darkness. Thank you, Midna. Very cool, very nice. But yeah, if we get to the edge and just look down, there's nothing down there, but you can return here and go in it if you want. Mainly because that's something I did whenever I was younger, just to see. It keeps stuttering there. Why? Oh. Wordle. Never mind. Alright, yes, please save. How long have I been going? 3 hours? Okay. That's vaguely around a normal stream length for me. That is kind of a good jumping off point. I do need to go deal with everything with this, so... who's online? I really don't want to have to deal with this shit, but, let's see, there's an edit. An edit.eeks. Here's a link to the edit.eeks. Go watch him. Thank you all for being here. Have a wonderful time of day. Do the human things to survive. Thank you all for watching. Hope to see you next time. Bye.